Students of class 7, today let's learn the continuation of chapter 12 from your social science history. Well, in the previous class, we have discussed some of the important skills and styles of architecture during this Nagara. I mean, the Nagara style, Dravida style, as well as Vesera style. Okay, today let us try to cover some of the important architectural structure under Islamic school such as Delhi Sultanate and Mughals. We will also have a special study on Shah Jahan, okay, including his Taj Mahal, Red Fort and Jama Masjid. Well, the advent of Muslims in India, okay, it saw the birth of this Indo-Persian architecture. Indo-Persian architecture refers to the architecture of Muslim as well as Hindu architectural design. Okay, when they mix together these two structure or these two designs, it came out to be an Indo-Persian architecture. Okay, so not only that, during their time, they have two types of structure. The first one is religious structure, which include mosques, tombs, etc. And non-religious structure, or simply we can say secular structure. They were palaces, forts, gates, etc. Okay. So, we will first see this architecture under this Delhi Sultanate. The sultans or the Delhi sultanates, they were of the Turks origin, you know. So they brought along with them the architecture, their styles and design. And when they came to India, their styles were mixed with this local architecture, okay, which enriched the Islamic architecture in India during the time of this Delhi Sultanate. Okay, so the first Delhi Sultan was Qutbuddin Aibak or Aibak. You know, he built this Quwat-ul-Islam, which was a mosque. Okay, this Quwat-ul-Islam, the remnants of this mosque still stand today, just somewhere nearby this Qutub Minar. Okay, and also Qutbuddin Aibak also started this Qutub Minar. So you can see from the picture right here, it's a Qutub Minar, and he started the project most probably, and it was completed by one of the ruler whose name was Nasiruddin, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so this was during the time of Qutbuddin Aibak, and during the time of this Alauddin Khilji, he made he took a lot of interest in construction works, so to say. The first one is Alai Darwaja. Okay, this was built by Alauddin Khilji in Delhi, and you might have heard this house cars. This is the remnant of house cars in Delhi. Okay, and also in the previous class I have mentioned about Siri Fort or Siri City. Okay, in which Alauddin built this very city, that is Siri city, in order to make his army as well as his people happy. You know, so this is one of the painting. Okay, it looks like it looked like this. Okay, so these were some of the building projects that were taken up by this Alauddin Khilji during his time, or during the time of the Sultanate Delhi. Then we'll straight away go to architecture under Mughals. The time of these Mughals were also known as second classical age in the history of India. Okay, so the Mughals, most probably they were Mongols, and basically most of them they came from this Persia. Understand? So it is mixed with Persian styles as well as the Indian styles, and which became the Mughal architecture. Understand? So you might have heard this Sher Shah Suri. Sher Shah Suri was the so to say the ruler during the time of this Mughal, especially during Humayun. Okay, he built this Purana Kila, in which you will be able to see even today. Okay, and also Sher Shah's tomb, which stands in Bihar, Sesaram, Bihar. You can even see today. If you happen to go to Bihar for some work, kindly see this Sher Shah's tomb, which is very, very beautiful and magnificent. Okay, so these were the projects that were undertook by this Sher Shah Shuri during his time in Mughals. Okay, and Akbar was a very popular guy during the Mughal period. He built Humayun tomb. Humayun was his father. In memory of his father, he built these very tombs. It is said that the very Humayun tomb, which you can still see today, inspired the builder of the Taj Mahal. Okay, Taj Mahal designed was a copy, most probably, of this Humayun tomb. Okay, and even in Agra, Akbar built this Agra fort, most probably on the bank of Yamuna river. Okay, another one is architecture under Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan, when during the time of Shah Jahan, as I have mentioned before, Shah Jahan was interested more on arts and architecture rather than politics, isn't it? So his reign was also known as Golden Age of Mughal architecture in the history of India. Understand? Because he made a lot of magnificent building project during his reign. So let us see one by one. The first project was Taj Mahal, which was built in Agra. And in the previous class, I have already mentioned that this Taj Mahal was built in memory of his beloved wife, whose name was, yes, Mumtaz Mahal. Okay, it was made of pure marbles. Those marbles were imported from Rajasthan. Okay, and it took around 22 years in order to complete the project of this Taj Mahal. It's very beautiful, and it is also included in the wonders of the world. Understand? Okay, so when we look at this Taj Mahal, it has elevated platform. It is a high platforms, most probably on the bank of Yamuna river in Agra, and it also has four minarets. Minarets means a tower in the corners of the platform of this Taj Mahal. Okay, and the interior as well as exterior, it was beautifully designed. It has been designed with inlay work, so to say, by the architecture of that very time. Okay, and also it has surrounded by gardens, okay, pools as well as fountains, okay, which looks very, very beautiful, especially during on a full moon day. Okay, if you happen to go to this Taj Mahal, it will be amazing. It will be very, very beautiful. It looks very beautiful. Okay, so this is the better view. It's an aerial view of Taj Mahal. Just behind this Taj Mahal, you'll be able to see Yamuna river. Okay, these were the so to say, these were the campus of this very Taj Mahal. All right, it's very beautiful. So let's go to the next one. The next project that Shah Jahan took up was Red Fort, which is also known as Lal Kila in Delhi. Okay, it was constructed. Its construction was started in the year 1639, and it was completed in 1648. Okay, so every year the Prime Minister of India or the President of India, they made a speech, or they delivered their speech on this very red fort itself. Okay, it is made of red sandstone and also with marbles. Okay, and they have a gate, especially when we have an aerial view. You have a Lahori as well as ceremonial gates, and some of the buildings inside these very forts are Diwan-e-Am, Diwan-e-Khas, and also Rang Mahal. These are decorated with white marbles, all of these buildings. Okay, so this Diwan-e-Khas, there is an inscription found there which is read as, if there is paradise on the face of the earth, it is this, it is this, it is this. Okay, has been inscribed in the building, one of the building, that is Diwan-e-Khas. So this is Diwan-e-Am, it is inside the Red Fort. Okay, another one is Diwan-e-Khas, which I have mentioned just now. The inscription, you remember, it's a paradise. Okay, which is constructed inside this very red fort. Another one is Rang Mahal. Rang Mahal. This is the view of this Rang Mahal inside the red fort or Lal Kila. Okay, let's go to another one, another project, that is Jama Masjid. Jama Masjid still stands in Delhi. Okay, it is considered as the biggest mosque in India. It was constructed in the year 1644. The project was started in 1644 and was completed in 1658. Okay, so if you look at this masjid, you'll be able to see it is made of red sandstone. Okay, and they have a inlet with red marbles. They have a high platform with 3 onion-shaped domes. Okay, they also have 4 minarets like Taj Mahal, and the courtyard has reservoirs, water reservoirs, so to say, and it can accommodate around some 10,000 people. So this is the better view of Jama Masjid. You can see the reservoir right here, okay, and the minarets and all. So if you happen to go to Delhi, please kindly see this Jama Masjid. It's beautiful. The next one is Moti Masjid. Moti Masjid was built in Agra, which was also the works of this Shah Jahan. Well, for today, let us just wind up here. Okay, please learn all the notes from the study material which I have sent you in your WhatsApp group. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. May God bless you. Okay, thank you so much for participating in this learning.